I believe in you, buddy. You've displayed some impressive skills.
Well, if you're beating Darkman, I think you can take out.
I think you can do it, buddy. I believe. I believe you can beat Mega Man 5. Oh fuck.
I'd recommend using a super arrow on his first Wily machine and beat when he's
in the second
in the capsule.
Yeah, we should have full S arrow and full beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and you do
S arrow on the first form.
Yes. But I would
Buster is good.
Yeah, take a minute to figure out the pattern so you're not just blowing through all your S arrows.
No.
And then well, you have 5 E tanks. So I think I have 2 lives. So.
Ow. Whoa. So you're aiming for the middle. He's got balls. Okay. Ow. Ow. I jumped into that one.
Yeah, you
because I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to. I had a feeling.
Holy shit! Yeah, they really do not want you to be at him with full health, do they? Holy shit!
Yeah, those things do. They do a lot of damage.
Fuck me! Yeah, they do. Well, those guys that shoot the little red balls, actually, you can destroy the red balls, and they'll infinite. Holy fuck!
You know what?
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Son of a fucking bitch. You know what? Done.
Okay. Well, you have 5 more, right?
I know. I don't like the rockets.
Yeah, they're a...
Ow.
Oh, shit.
You know what?
Yeah, use it. Do whatever you gotta do.
That's what I got them for.
Might as well switch to the S arrow.
Okay.
But you gotta wait for the flash.
Oh, there it is.
Slide, slide, slide. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Use a health or E-tank.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
And then beat, right? But don't call him yet. So go on beat.
Oh, and just don't
then when
push
you
it.
shoot, that's how you call him. Okay, now.
Yeah. So if you shoot, he'll attack stuff. So you want to keep shooting.
Oh, I see.
Like that's how you tell him to go. Oh, you are.
Jesus Christ!
Holy fuck! I mean, his pattern's pretty easy. All his balls do is circle out.
They just circle, but
yes.
But so I'd say, do not get that close to him if you want to see where he's gonna go.
Well, I want.
I mean, beat will head after him.
Okay. Oh, jeez, and then they get smaller. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
they span
so they-
out and then close.
God damn it!
So slide out,
Slide.
and then just wait.
And then beat is just gonna go to where he's gonna appear.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So then stay away from him.
Okay. Thanks, Beat.
You have to keep him like going.
Oh.
That way he'll.
Oh, there it
You're
is.
right there.
Okay.
See, he's not bad.
No.
He's just really annoying if you don't have beat. Use an E-tank. You're good. He has less life than you have beat.
I know,
so
I
you're
know.
good. Shoot. There you go.
He's already gone, though. I see.
There you go. That's why beat's really useful.
Yeah.
It really looks like he only kind of appears in like 3 spots.
Yeah. Oh, right there. Okay. Gotcha. One more.
Yeah, this one's not nearly as
there
hard
it
as
is.
I think the one in 4 is.
No,
Or
4 is pretty
maybe
easy.
I'm thinking 6. I don't really
I'd say
remember.
that's the one is I think is really tough. Is it in
Is that's not it?
7?
Right?
Yeah, he's pretty rough in 7. The chase sequence.
Oh god.
that
the
is it.
beg for mercy.
All right.
Oh, it's not a robot like the one? Which one was that?
Oh, where the head
Wait,
pops off.
no, wait, what? Oh God.
Yeah, Mega Man's a stud.
Wait, he could do that here. Why couldn't he do that in the rest of the game?
Yeah, no shit. What?
Oh, okay.
Physics? Alright, whatever. Oh, Protoman!
So he did get away.
Yeah, he got him. And then he slinks out. I did my job. I protected my brother. Bro! That's right, didn't he always call him bro in the cartoon?
Yeah.
Mega bro.
What's up, bro? Gravity Man!
DWN. What is
Nice.
designed weapon?
Dr.
Wily number.
Dr. Wily number. Oh, 34. Yeah. Dr. Wily number 34.
Oh, man.
Stone Man.
Kenta Unishi!
Were any of these designed by fans?
Yeah.
These designs?
When did that start? The fan created
I think
ones?
3? Was it 3?
I think so. That's right. Didn't 4 have Nightman, or was that 6?
6.
And I want to say that was a fan one,
6
too.
had
Yeah,
Tomahawk Man,
Well,
too.
it's in 6 was the time it opened up to fan creations outside of Japan.
That's right. Because I think Nightman was one from the U.S., right?
I thought Tomahawk Man was.
He's from Canada.
Canada, that's right.
Yeah, I was Windman and Windman and Nightman were ones that came from.
Huh.
Yeah.
I always like that with bosses. They
Oh, yeah.
accept ideas from people. So Yusuke Murata, by the way, he's the artist and author for One Punch Man.
Oh, is he really? Oh my God!
Yeah.
How cool!
Yeah. He does a lot of fan art now. So he loves Mega Man. So I think I believe he did Bright Man also in 4. But he's a great artist.
I love One Punch Man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He does a lot of Marvel fan art too. It's like he's a really good artist.
Man.
So how long was it?
2 hours, 15 minutes.
I guess that's not bad.
Not too bad, actually. It's about what I kind of figured
2
it would be.
hours,
Yeah. This one's got a good fucking kicking ending.
Yeah, it does, actually. I really like the music.
Although I have to say, I like the ending from 2, where he's walking off.
Walking off.
or
It's more
walking-
poetic.
Yeah.
Music-wise, I like this song better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Planner. I'm object designer.
I am object designer.
In the F-King. Oh, Tim, here we go. Here we go, buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
Patariro.
Just like yes.
In a fucking Mickey Bamboo Ryu Mari.
So you can. Where's the game designer? Tex-Mex Saruksex.
Presented by Capcom.
With the beat bird, which if you don't have beat, you're like, what the fuck is that?
B2.
Nice.
There, we have now thoroughly just
Embarrassed ourselves in
embarrassed
front of-
ourselves and made fun of the Japanese language.
Perfect. Full circle.
All right, we brought it. We brought it home.
We did it for Tim.
I think it just sits here now.
It
does.
Well, the song ends eventually, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, press start.
It just loops.
Does it just loop? Well, fuck it then.
Let's see. Oh, hold on. Soft reset.
Fuck.
Soft reset.
All right.
Nope.
Well, I guess it's just gonna
Nope,
fuck it
that's
is.
it.
So,
It's
Mega Man 5 in the bank. Nice job. As I said, 2 hours 15 minutes. Not
Not bad.
actually terrible.
No.
I'm all right with that.
No, not bad.
Yeah, you did all right. You did all right.
I started
You-
off really bad.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it got better.
You
It
did.
got better.
You did. As you always do with these. You did better than me, I think, in Mega Man 1. I want to say, because were you more familiar with 1 than I was?
Yes.
Yes, you were. You were. And I think you did better than me in 3 as well. Because I didn't grow up with 3.
I didn't grow up with 3 either, though.
Maybe we were equally trash.
Maybe, yeah. I'm pretty sure we were probably both bad.
Yes. So, fuck, we might as well get into it.
Yeah.
So, we never did scores for Mega Man 3.
Okay.
We will do, I do want to pick up the retrospective series. I know we've been super lax on that because we've just been doing so much shit and I am stretched thin with editing, so I do want to go back to the retrospective series because we have like 20 or 30 more games to get through to round out our scores. But as far as the ones we did do, Mega Man 1 we gave a 6 for difficulty and a 6 for fun.
Okay.
Mega Man 2 we gave a 4 for difficulty. You gave it an 8, I gave it a 9. 3 we did not do. 4 we gave a 5 for difficulty. You gave it a 5 for fun. I gave it a 6. So current trend is I like Mega Man games more than Paul does.
Well, and that the trend is, well, no, because with 2 it went up and then it kind of came back down.
But yes, so we'll get into it. What would you give this game for a difficulty?
Realistically, for a difficulty, some of the robots and the end bosses are somewhat difficult, but a lot of them are not.
Yeah.
And especially Dr. Wily. And if you have beat, obviously it helps to do that.
Because it does suck if you don't have beat. You have to wait for him to be on those lower blades. Can you hit him with the gyro attack?
You are, but it doesn't. It doesn't do very much.
Yeah, and to be quite honest, I feel like you would be able to beat him. It's just it would take a really long time.
Yeah. It's not like it was in 2 where you needed a very specific weapon. The fucking laziest weapon into the fucking bubble lead.
With that being said, with the fact that this game is extremely forgiving in the sense that it drops a lot of 1-ups.
Yes.
A lot. I'm borderline between a 3 and a 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say middle of the road, actually.
I
was gonna equate it to 4.
Then I'm gonna say 4.
You're gonna say 4?
Then I'll bump it up to a 4. But
all right.
this is below middle of the road. I don't even think. I mean,
to be honest, a lot of the stages really aren't that difficult.
No,
other than just
they're not.
frustrating jumps.
Frustrating jumps, frustrating enemy placements, and some of the enemies do a lot more damage than you are expecting them to do.
Like the big robot guys.
Yeah.
They take off about a third.
So I
of
mean,
your health,
outside of that, there's really nothing that's all that difficult about this.
not really.
So,
I would say, like you said, a lot of the robot masters, except for the exception of like a couple, they're a pain in the ass, and they're pretty simple though. Like Starman's really not that hard. Gravity Man really doesn't do a whole lot.
Which is the one I beat him first, second time I went up against him, but I didn't even get touched.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Napalm Man. I think.
Napalm Man.
I think you did without getting touched, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that,
it was Napalm Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of Gyro Man, you struggled a lot, but he is a little trickier as far as his pattern goes.
And that too, I was still learning a lot of the controls and a lot of other stuff. So I mean, But I honestly, I don't think that it's middle of the road. I think it's it's below middle of the road.
I'm comfortable with a 4.
You have unlimited continues. You have a limited amount of lives, but when you have unlimited continues, the lives really don't mean anything.
And you get all your weapons back between stages, and you keep your energy tanks.
Yeah.
And weapon tanks. I mean, we only saw the one weapon tank, which is kind of weird.
Well, it's an M tank, so it
M tank. That's right. Yes.
Fills everything. Yeah.
But it's just weird that there's only one.
Yeah.
Can Eddie give you one?
No.
No?
Like, it's one specific, it's because it will fill all
everything. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, actually, 4 feels fair to me. Let's move on to fun. I like this one. It's like Tim says, it's a Mega Man game, so it's automatically a good game. Like there really hasn't been a shitty Mega Man game, especially 1 through 6. They've all been good. Even 1, for as harsh as it is, it's still a good game. But to me, it's middle of the road. I'm going 5. It's one of my lesser favorites of the 6. So like,
what is it about it that you didn't care for?
Part of it's just that the difficulty's kind of not there, and that's kind of something which is weird to say considering 2 is like my favorite and 2 is absurdly easy. As far as the 6 go, 2 is kind of a joke. But that one's just so much more fun, I think, and I'm not sure why, if it's a combination of just the music to 2 is fantastic to me, and like just the levels in general just feel so cool in 2. I don't know, like there's just something about them that 2 to me, maybe it's nostalgia for 2. I don't know. But to me, this is probably the weakest entry as far as the 6 goes. because like they don't. Like 6 is more fascinating because the rush becomes an adapter. You don't actually have like rush coil. You get the rush jet or the rush something. You get like a flying suit where you can actually fly and it's unlimited.
Oh,
like
nice.
and you also get like buster armor, so you can bust through these walls and shit, and it's unlimited. And I think that's a really cool touch and something they hadn't done before.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one has the S arrows, which kind of just feel like the number 2 from 2.
Yeah.
But you also have the rush jet. So it's like those two are kind of interchangeable.
Yeah.
Like Beat's neat, but
Beat has a very limited use.
yeah, I don't know. There's just something about this one that just, as far as powers go and just the abilities, like it just falls a little flat to me in this series for the 6.
I feel like the powers were good against certain bosses. Obviously the weaknesses were still a thing in this one,
right?
But you didn't really need the powers outside of the bosses.
Not really. Like gravity hold was useful, but
I don't think I used any one of them except for the arrow.
Yeah,
and that was just mainly to like go back and platform.
Yeah.
The enemies don't really seem as varied as they had been in other games. You saw a lot of the same enemies.
Recycled enemies.
A lot of bats, a lot of the strong jumping robots and stuff.
Whereas like 2 and 3, every stage felt like it had enemies specific to that stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you really didn't see.
You're seeing the same enemies level after level, which I will say though that the levels do feel varied. Like they do feel like they're individual flavors. Mm. Because they didn't just feel like they were just a reskin of like the same level done over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And the music was just absolutely phenomenal. I really like the soundtrack.
It's a very good soundtrack.
I like the soundtrack.
Which is kind of why I go middle of the road instead of lower.
To me, I almost feel like the music would elevate it to a 6.
Really?
I think that it would be above the middle of the road. But, I mean, the game does have its flaws. Yeah. I can definitely see why people are so... I feel like this game in particular, in the Mega Man series on NES, this is the one that people are like... You either like it or you hate it.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no in-between. And this game really, unfortunately, it's in between. It's it's not terrible, but it's not definitely one of their highest...
Yeah.
It's not one of their better outings.
The soundtrack is great, obviously, as it is. Capcom always has fantastic music.
A lot of the music just really like pumped me up, though.
But the stages, to me, are kind of where it falls flat because they do kind of feel like I've seen these stages before. Like when I did Crystal Man, felt like Gemini Man.
Yeah,
or Flash
felt
Man.
like Flash Man stage.
Stone Man felt like Guts Man. Like a lot of them felt like other levels, whereas maybe it's because those entries were so early they hadn't been done already, but like in 3, Snake Man was very unique. Like Electric or Spark Man felt extremely unique. Like a lot of their levels felt very interesting. Even 4, some of the levels felt very interesting, but in this one it's kind of like it just felt like I'm seeing the same levels again. I don't know, maybe it's just me. What do you think, Tim?
Well, I mean, it's still a Mega Man game, so I enjoy it very much. And for some people, like this was their favorite one, and for me, I'd say of the 6, it's my least.
Yeah.
A lot of it is I think with the exception of Gravity Man, I didn't really like a lot of the stages. This one, and the weapons, I didn't really care for. Like, I love them, especially like in 9 and 11, how like they're so useful outside of the bosses. Like they're just fun, to use. But a lot of it I didn't really enjoy as much, and even like the boss was like they're still fun and still like for Mega Man game, like they're always like either parts goofy or parts cool. But they didn't stand out as much as me, as much as other entries in the franchise. Like, for Stone Man, I would prefer Guts Man.
Well, even Wily's final fights really didn't feel that
different from
different.
No.
Yeah, like or really even that creative. like, yeah, the Crusher thing, okay, the Skullbot, and okay, he appears and reappears, but we've seen the reappearing, disappearing thing from 4. Like, the Crusher bot kind of just wasn't really anything.
No.
And even that Skull thing, like, I feel like there was harder fights in, like, 3 leading up to him.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like, I don't know, there's something, maybe it's because, like, you've already done all of, like, Protoman shit. They're just like, alright, people playing are gonna get fucking tired. Let's just finish it. Like, just let them finish the game. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's kind of why I went middle of the road with a 5 and not lower. I actually would have gone 4 if it wasn't for the stellar soundtrack.
Yeah.
So like,
and I'm wondering if that's actually in my you know what? I think I'll echo it. I'll echo the 5. I'll echo the 5.
Got him. Won my case. Yeah. It's
just. I mean, it's
weird to say because
it feels derivative.
Yeah, a little bit, and which is why a lot of people say like by 5 and 6 it got stale.
Yeah,
which is why 7 is so different, and even 8 is just miles different from what it is. You know, but then again, you also had a console jump between those. So.
Well, I mean, even just moving on to the X games and stuff.
Yeah. So there you go. 4 for difficulty, a 5 for fun. Paul, what did you pay for Mega Man 5?
Fortunately enough, I did not pay anything for this game. I actually got it as a Christmas present from my cousins.
God.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go over the list or the games and what they're currently at, starting from Mega Man 1.
All of them, huh?
Mega Man 1 currently on PriceCharting.com. $86.
Okay. It's been around 60, 70 for a long time.
Mega Man 2, $32.
That's... Yeah, it's starting to jump back up there. For the longest time, it was like 15 or 20.
3 is $30.
Okay.
I forgot to do 4. Mega Man. Where are we here? And of course, my connection is going to be fucking trash. Oh, no, here we go. Alright, and it did some... It was something.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yes, please. Mega Man 4. Here we go. Andy, cut this out. No, leave it all in. Leave in the awkwardness. I don't know why I didn't do 4. I was in the middle of looking them up.
What you're thinking. So Mega Man 4, card only, $45.10.
$45.10. What does Mega Man 6 go for?
Oh, I was going to say, did you look up 5?
Just look up 6. Yes, I looked up 5.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of why I'm doing this.
I just wasn't sure.
That's why I'm doing this.
$59.85.
$59.85 for Mega Man 6. $59.85. So about $60.
Yep.
So, of those 5, Mega Man 1 is the closest one to $100.
Yep.
As of this video on PriceCharting.com, Mega Man 5 goes for $134.40. Why?
And that's the thing, is that Mega Man 5, of all 6 Mega Man games, Mega Man 5 always seemed to be the most expensive.
Did it really? I always thought Mega Man 1 was the height.
No. At one point, 1 and 5 were pretty close together, and then... years ago, 5 just ran away with it.
My God,
I don't know why.
Maybe fewer out in the wild.
It could be, but it could be. But the thing that kind of throws it off is, you know, as they make more and more games, obviously there were so many copies of 2 out there,
right?
So many copies of 3.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few copies of 4 as well too. Then 5, you would think, okay. Maybe it's that much because there's just so few copies out there. Like, okay, that makes sense. But then 6 returns to...
6 is half the price.
6 returns to that point. It's like there should be, theoretically, even less copies of 6 out there.
Right.
So 6 should be the most expensive one. 5, for some reason, is the runaway person here. Or the runaway game that is just... I honestly, I cannot wrap my brain around why that one in particular is the most expensive.
Because like you said, you think as the farther it goes on, the the less
copies there's going to be. Yeah.
I see that with like the .hack games.
Oh yeah,
PS2.
of course.
.hack 4 right now.
Yeah, that's why the last
expensive.
one is exactly.
Yeah, even Xenosaga, last one is very expensive.
Because at that point the series is established well enough that you are no longer catering to just casual people who are like, oh, Mega Man, let me try this game out. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows what Mega Man is. People know who like it, and we are now selling to those people who love Mega Man, not just some random person who's never heard of Mega Man before. So that's why, as the games go on, even if they are successful, they're not necessarily going to be selling more.
Yeah, I mean, 2 and 3 are quintessential NES titles.
Oh, yeah.
Every collection has at least one Mega Man game in it, and it's either 2 or it's either 3.
Yep.
And they're common as water. Like, they're next to
Super Mario Brothers 3.
And Legend of Zelda. Like, you can easily find 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But $134 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that one never made sense to me.
So, obviously not worth it. Well, on the NES, I will say.
And it's interesting because I remember early on in collecting, I had gotten... I bought a lot on eBay that was Mega Man 1, 2, 3, and 4, card only. But $32 is what I paid for that lot.
Wow.
And for the longest time, I thought, okay, 5 and 6 are obviously the most expensive ones, and those are going to be the hardest ones to track down. I was actually able to find 6 pretty easily, and 5 was the last one because that one was always, for some reason, it was the most expensive. And I think judging on those prices, it's not. I don't know if I could say it's worth it.
I don't think so, personally.
I mean, you're getting a great Capcom title. You're getting a Mega Man game. You get your money's worth because the game was 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You get a great soundtrack. You get the classic Mega Man Blue Bomber fun with it.
It's the same feeling you've had the whole time.
But for the price that you have to pay for it, I can't say it's worth it.
No. And to be honest, for half the price, you can get the entire collection. You can get 1 through 6.
You can almost get
some.
you can. Well, I don't know if you can get all like the other 5 for the same price as 3.
No, I'm talking because you can buy like the Legacy collection.
Absolutely.
There's multitudes of ways to play this game.
Oh yeah.
Other than this, and then get more. So you could, even if you buy Legacy collection at what does that cost exactly?
I think it's come down in price now. But I think if you get the Legacy collection, which is the first volume at the time, that was at 30, but I'm sure it's cheaper
20 now. Yeah.
So even,
hell, you could even
collection was split up into 2 games, right?
Yeah, there's Legacy collection is 1 through 6, and then Legacy collection 2 is 7 through 10.
Okay. Even back then, you had the Mega Man Anniversary collection on the PS2 and the GameCube that had the first 8 titles on them. Mm-hmm. So I mean, and those games were pretty readily available everywhere.
And let's just say those are
everywhere.
You get the $60.
Not even.
Let's just say $60 because I mean at launch probably about $60.
Oh, $50 bucks.
$50, $60. Like even that is half the price, and you got 9 fucking games, 10 games, however many.
Legacy Collection 1 for the Switch, $20 used at GameStop.
Wow.
It's the first 6 games.
Yeah, there you go.
So even if you say Legacy Collection 2, another $20, that's $40. You got all 11 games or 10 games, I guess.
10.
Yeah. So even there's ways to play this without shelling out the $134.
Yeah, I mean, the only people who are probably going to be paying that much for it now are, obviously the diehards who love Mega Man, who grew up with Mega Man, and the people who are just trying to collect to complete their Nintendo collections.
Yes, that's pretty much the only way.
Which, that unfortunately sets a lot of prices.
I wonder if this is one of the ones that I had go missing. Because I used to own 1 through 6. I had 1 through 6 at one point, and then I feel like I went back to look at my Nintendo collection. I was missing like a couple of games, and I'm not sure why. Mm-hmm. I'm curious as to why. So I want to say, I'm hoping this was not one of them. I want to say it was 2 and something else for some fucking reason. I don't know. I'll have to look, but yeah, just get the Legacy collections, or get the collections of them. They're great. Plus, they have other games. Like I remember the didn't the GameCube one have like the power battles in them? The arcade games
on the Anniversary Collection which is for GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. It came with the arcade games.
Yeah, and those were a lot of fun.
My only knock against the GameCube version is they swap the buttons.
Oh,
which I don't
jeez, why would they have done that?
And I feel like, in Legacy Collection, I feel like they did a great job at representing that, where it feels like they really kept the experience well. And they have a fun museum mode, and you can play the different regional versions of the game.
That's really cool.
Did they ever do a collection where they have the Game Boy games in it?
No.
I wonder if they'll ever do those.
They did release them as individual as downloads on the 3DS.
Right.
Shop.
The e-store, yeah.
So if, I have those on my 3DS, but they released the 5 Game Boy games on there.
I wonder if they'll do a collection of the Game Boy games.
And again, and because 5 on the Game Boy was the last one, but 5 was not. I think that was the first and only one that wasn't actually basically a port of the original Mega Man games. Like Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy was its own original title.
Yeah. 5 on Game Boy is a completely different, distinct game.
Oh, interesting.
But the funny thing is you think that 5 on the Nintendo is expensive.
Oh, I can't imagine.
5 on the Game Boy is almost double that price. Wow. I think right now, loose cartridge only, $211.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Well, I have a feeling just a lot of people, too, didn't even know a lot of the Mega Man games were on the Game Boy. Especially going to Mega Man 5.
And that's actually what you do see, is that the Mega Man games on the Game Boy, as the numbers go up, so do the values.
Makes sense.
Because, it's you've got one that's 15, 2 that's about either 15 or 20, then you've got 3, which goes up to like 50. Then you've got 4, which I think may be over 100 at this point. And then 5, which is over $200. So as the numbers went up, the prices went up exponentially.
And to be honest, those games are probably even shorter because they're Game Boy games. There probably wasn't a whole lot on them.
Yes and no.
Really?
They were shorter than their Nintendo counterparts, but I want to say that there was one that I was playing, I think it was Mega Man 2. I mean, the game in one sitting, you're still looking at least an hour.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
It's long, and there comes a point, too, where it's awkwardly long because you get passwords, and then there's a certain point, if memory serves correctly, there's like a certain point, but it's like only halfway through the game, you stop getting passwords.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. So I basically just stopped playing because I lost interest at that point.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it for Mega Man 5. Any final thoughts, Tim? How did we do in your professional eyes?
I think that you did well. I think as Paul's first time seeing the game, I think you played before, and I'd say that the visual language and the gameplay really is the same. But again, thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely, buddy.
Absolutely. We love having you.
Yeah,
we love having you on the show, especially when it comes to Mega Man, because we know jack.
Maybe we'll try to have you on for something not Mega Man, but I doubt it. Although there's a lot of Mega Man clones we could do.
Actually,
yeah,
we should have him on for the Creon Conquest.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you want to talk about fucking brutal?
Yeah,
yeah.
Have you ever played Creon Conquest?
Nope.
Well, you'll be in for a 6-hour romp, buddy.
You will.
So hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to PowerTripGaming.tv. Takes you directly to the channel where you can watch us play through the entire NES collection.
Yes, you can also watch our side quest material where we play games that aren't the NES.
That's right. And you can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify on the PTG Powercast, where we talk about many various topics, from gaming to not gaming.
Yeah. And if you don't like using social media like Facebook and Twitter, you can always send us an email at nespowertrip@gmail.com if you have questions, if you have comments, if you have any suggestions or recommendations, anything of the sort. Just send us an email and we will get back to you.
Absolutely, buddy. Nice job. So, next time on Power Trip,
we'll play something better.
Boom, baby. Wait a Come on, guys! Jesus Christ!